Hey parents, I'm Dr. Jeremy, and you are not alone if your child is struggling with ADHD, immune challenges, developmental delays, sensory struggles, seizures, or any difficult diagnosis. Our team and I have walked alongside these types of challenges with families, all of us having our own stories of how we got into serving families just like yours, and we are here to help. Truth is, when you meet our team of doctors and care advocates at Rising Health, we all have a story of what got us here to help kids and families with complex neurological struggles and challenges. For the majority of us, it was the challenges in our own kids or families that started us on this journey. Moms, dads, we want to listen, understand, and help guide you through your child's health challenges. We've seen and experienced it, and that's why we want to help. This video is a little different from our usual educational videos. It's a bit more personal. It's about my story, what got me into pediatric chiropractic, and what continues to drive me to serve kids and families. I was introduced to one of the topics we consistently focus on, the perfect storm, by Dr. Tony Ebel while in chiropractic school. The gist of this concept is it brings to light the clear steps and early life stressors that lead to many challenges, many of the neurological challenges in kids and adults today. Whether it's stress on the mother during the pregnancy period, a tough labor and delivery process with possible interventions, or early exposure to antibiotics, medications, and other toxins, or a combination of all of these influences, the point being, stress in the foundational period of life can impact a child's nervous system tremendously, which can cause them to get stuck, stay stuck, and have challenges manifest as a result. The more I see this concept, learn about it, and continue to share it, the more I make the realization that I was a sort of perfect storm kiddo as well growing up. I was a big baby, 9 pounds, 10 ounces on delivery day. And during labor, my mom could only pass my head. She said that the nurse had to all but jump, and maybe even did jump on her stomach to get me to pass my shoulders. When they finally did get me out, I didn't latch well. The nurses listened to my mom's concern, did a belly wash on me, and after that, I nursed like a trooper until I filled up. And then the backing up process started. The first 2 weeks of life, I had regular bowel movements, but after 2 weeks, it stopped. Every doctor mom took me to said that the poop was right there, but it just wasn't coming out. My mom took me to see a gastroenterologist who listened. And despite me presenting atypical, he ordered a biopsy to rule out Hirschsprung's disease. And to this doctor's surprise, it came back positive. The neurology within my bowels wasn't developed all the way down to the lower portion of my large intestines. So at 3 months of age, I had surgery to remove a portion of my bowel to correct the diagnosis. And even with this intervention, I still struggled. After surgery, I was prone to strep. I was put on many rounds of antibiotics. I developed aversions and sensitivities to certain foods. I would sweat profusely, and I was still constipated. I was on Miralax daily, and the first decade of my life was spent with enemas, suppository, and medication. It wasn't until my mom started incorporating a plant-based dietary supplement that I started to see some relief. But even with that help, there were still occasional bouts of discomfort and constipation. My mid-teens is when I can say that backing up like that was never an issue again. And there were 3 major changes that I attribute to solving this issue for me: drinking more water, moving my body, and chiropractic care. I remember in my early teens, my mom taking me to the chiropractor. And over the course of multiple adjustments, I started to become more aware of what was going on inside of me. The signals my brain had been receiving from my stomach and digestive tract, I had always interpreted them as discomfort and not as signals to use the bathroom. My body was able to recognize its own internal communication, something I could trust now, and not something that I was just going to try and ignore or just let it pass. I didn't know why I was experiencing these things, but I knew that getting adjusted was helping me. And now, more than a decade later, chiropractic has helped me in so many ways. Processing grief, handling stress, helping to regulate my mood, keeping my nervous system in a strong and resilient state, and so much more. That's my story. And if possible, I don't want any other kid to have to go through that. How chiropractic helped me, helped my brother, my family, and the lives of so many other families I now know, that's why I do this. That's why I'm the doctor I am today. When that stuck kiddo starts thriving for the first time in her life, when that anxious teen finally feels comfortable in their own skin, when that rock star little dude starts sleeping through the night, this is why I do what I do. Because it's even more impactful when that changed life goes on to change another's life. That kiddo who's living at a higher potential impacts his family, who impacts their community, and the ripple effect keeps going. That's what drives me to be the doctor who listens. That's what drives me to continue to search for answers, provide answers, and offer the best possible care that I can. There's nothing more powerful than parents looking for hope, answers, and help for their children. Moms and dads, don't ever stop doing just that. It's always worth it. And if you're like me and my story and are new to the concept or the idea of pediatric chiropractic or just want to know more, check out our website to walk through our 5-step clinical process. This consists of a personalized consult, a neurological insight scan, a customized care plan, and a report of findings visit where we'll guide you through it all and how we care through neurologically focused chiropractic care. Also, be sure to check out more about our team, the rest of our team's stories on our About Us page. We'd love to hear your story and if possible, come alongside to help as it continues to unfold. If we can be of service to you, please reach out. It feels like every other consult I have with a mom who's talking about their child's story says that they wish they knew about us sooner or came to us years ago. The earlier in life that we can influence a child's nervous system, the greater the impact can be achieved. If you're interested in the next steps on the journey, we would love to first talk to you about your story. We can relate, so send us a DM or give us a call to talk with one of our amazing care advocates. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.